All right. I'll note in advance that I received this game via the Steam Curator area for the Roguelike group I basically moderate on Steam. But I'll note that this is a game that I was actually very interested in sort of checking out on because it was basically advertised as a traditional roguelike in the Roguelike Reddit, which is usually something people don't do because they're likely to get rejected. But this guy said traditional roguelike, so well, that's a positive thing. Let's see what it's all about then, shall we? Currently the game's in early access. It's got like positive reviews and stuff, so people are liking it so far. The trailer looked very interesting too. The gimmick seems to be that when you die, you take over what basically killed you, so sort of like a possession game, I guess, in a way. I am English. So which way is up? Fast forward speed, camera speed, cursor speed, keyboard layout, language, crowd speed, kind of control rather. So you got mouse and keyboard, controller, or keyboard only. So you got all like, the lovely stuff here. I'll assume like just like a tutorial or something basically when I start up the game, so we'll jump in from there. So I'm okay with the settings here a little bit, they're pretty good. I kind of wish there was like arrow keys for like, perfect adjustment, but that's just being pedantic, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. As you can basically see, it's like a heaven and hell type of like, aesthetic for the game. So, Serial. Oh, what a surprise. I've never seen the likes of you before. Astaroth. Yeah, it looks like a big pile of slugs decided to get up and start walking. I guess this is what happens when human soul leaves its dead body and doesn't find anything better to latch onto. What a joke. Stop teasing, Astaroth. Can't you sense how pure the soul really is despite its crude appearance? If it is that pure, why isn't it blissfully resting in heaven already? What is it waiting for? It's not that easy, but I'm sure it will make its way up there very soon. Just one last trial, that's it. Look over there, my human friend. See that portal? This is the entrance to hell. Go on the other side and defeat all demons you can find. You will earn your wings in no time. You can trust my word. No way, are you really considering this? After a whole lifetime of devotion, there's still more hoops you have to jump through. That's so unfair, but I have an idea. Turn around and hear me out. Look at the pearly gates over there. You should storm through them, and then force whoever's in charge to accept you as is. Even if you have to kill every saint up there, at least that'll show them who's boss. And pick up a few pieces of the gear before you leave. In the afterlife, even angels will fight back, but what about demons? Don't ask. Alright, so basically like, you can choose to go like, against demons or against angels. Got an item. Deep down, I know you won't stand for the virtuous nonsense. I certainly wouldn't. So basically got like, your demon and like, angel here, right? Go ahead, pick up some gear, go through the pearly gates, and punch those snobbish abels in the face for me. I can sense such dignity within you. I know you'll choose the right path. Please prepare yourself, then journey down to the infernal depths, and don't turn back until your holy crusade stands victorious. So here's the global data. So, okay. So you have runs in heaven and runs in hell. Most played creatures. So you can zoom in and like, mouse around like your thing here. And there's me, I guess. So you got Countless Plate Armor. Defense 1, chance to resist heavy. You got the weapon, the Envy Tablet. Active, Poison Bite, strike a foe and cause infection. So you just right click to sort of, equip it. Large Juju Ointment. That's consumables. And Pride Breastplate. Get a chance to resist my a debuff. So strike a foe next to you. Headbutt. Strike a foe and push it away. Distraction. Lower the dodge of all foes. Or Poison Bite. Basically, it's like, you know, a skill. The resets of time. Okay. Well, let's go fight Heaven. I'll try and do a run probably in both, but, you know, we'll try Heaven first. Because usually, like, these games are all about fighting in, like, you know, hell, but, you know, fighting in Heaven's fine. Alright, so yeah, look around. Right mouse, right click on the camera. So there's a sentry here, it's ranged, it's flying. Now, is this like, you know, action based or like, you know, true like, you know, he goes, I go sort of thing? So you can right click, get more information. So shoot, strike a foe from a distance. Its max HP is 10, max SP is 3. It's got some healing, attack, defense, and all sort of stuff. Down it goes. There's a little mini-map up here. So Radiant Bloom, this thing's got a ranged attack as well. It'd be nice if I could actually see, like, you know, and yeah, by the way, it'd be nice to, like, when I walk on and stuff like that, it doesn't, like, you know, change around, like, the movement and stuff like that, but whatever. It'd be nice if I could see, like, its total range. Like it says, it's range. It doesn't say, like, how far it can fire, if, like, you know, there's anything like that. Ow. Got a skill. Get the humility orb. Alright, so we got level up tree here. Very, very nice. It looks like I start right here. I mean, it's like, you know, sort of branch out, sort of like, you know, Path of Exile sort of style. You know, it costs you stuff to basically buy stuff, so I bought this. So now it's like an approved bash. It does look nice, by the way, I'll give them that, but let's go over to hammer. So attack 1, special 3. Attack 3, special 6. So that gets me experience in SP. Okay. Nice little zoom right there. Envy breastplate. So defense plus 4. That's probably better, I think, so... Yeah, this is primitive, this is majestic. I assume if Spikes is raised up as soon as step on him, so let's not do that. On purpose. I kind of like the fact that my guy will path over Spikes if like he has a chance to, but whatever. There's a staircase there. That just takes me to floor 2. Now honestly it's probably good to sort of search around and kill stuff, but you know, I'm not really trying to like, you know, do the best I can here. We're just going to try and see what there is to see. I can see the enemies moving out over here apparently. So there's a bishop. Moral core. There's a level up. So I can click up here to level up. Okay. So sins and virtues. So chasing virtue basically reduces my max SP to get more dodge and healing. Less sin, I guess a critical rate and critical power, but lose healing. So basically what you're going to spend your stuff on here is the idea, right? So there's Wrath for attack power and critical power, but lose accuracy. Pride gives me like accuracy and retribution, but I lose special. And then what's my special? There's a sloth, so I lose speed. And there's this stuff over here a little bit. So I'm prideful, I'm wrathful. And we'll put some kindness in, because why not? No idea if there's like any purpose to them, so just do whatever. So yeah, cursor on foe, right click, display information. You saw me. It seems to be very much you go, I go sort of thing. Boost your speed. There's poison bite, headbutt and push away. There's a wet effect there sort of thing, so that's a thing. So that made me go faster, but... Oh, I missed. Let's make him dodge me less. Down that one goes. Q attack hard. Okay, down I go. Now apparently when you die, you take over the soul it killed you, so... You perished in floor 2 as a soul slime. There's my time, total number of turns, lower reach free, damage dealt. Favorite sin or virtue is kindness, apparently. So now I'm this thing, moral core. This creature is still considered a myth, so nothing is known about it. There's the stats. So there's a soul slime, there's this thing. So you can basically select what you basically want to be as a thing. So that's what it was. It can't swim. Its weight is medium. Its melee is like, melee. This thing's got lightweight. It can swim. Deep down, I know you won't stand for the virtuous nonsense. I certainly wouldn't. So now I can see like my stuff right here. You can see like when you have successful runs for hell or heaven or stuff like that. But you can skip turns somehow. That's probably like spacebar stuff like that. So come over here. So it can't wear armor. This guy apparently. That's something to watch out about. Let's go visit hell then. But yeah, that's like the gimmick of this game. It's like you can basically select to be like, you know, the stuff that like it kills you. Which is a very interesting way of like, you know, having unlockable like, you know, stuff to play. So Leviathan, strike a foe and seal most of its skills. A Purgatrog. I was hoping I'd do something, but whatever. Both these guys are melee. I can't see anything that says like you can swim or not by the way here, so that'd be nice to know. So betrayal. Mark a foe as an enemy target for other creatures. Interesting. So it actually attacks that now. Cool. There's obviously speed in the game, so like that's a thing. I guess betrayal only works for a turn. And you're knocking me back. That's annoying. Do you like hit me into the wall and now I'm like taking that wall damage? Yeah, I think I like hurt myself now, so well, I stepped in lava there. That's the thing, like there's no like, you know, safe way of like avoiding doing something like that, I guess, so it seems a little too easy to do something like that. So you can skip turns to sort of like, you know, heal up. Mad Jester. Smooth turner, tile can wander. Nice try, strike with unpredictable power. I get a feeling it's dead. A little bit stronger. Those look like traps. It healed itself somehow. Is this like permanently like, you know, going off and like I can't stop anymore, or what's going on, I wonder? Empty layer. So that heals me up. The throne room. Whoop, that spawned a whole lot of stuff to fight. So this guy's obviously very slow. Tormented Husk. I get the feeling this is telling me if it can swim or not, but I'm not really sure. Down goes the Jester. Obviously there's a traps of some sort over there, by the way. Okay, leveled up finally. So I got skills here. This reduces the damage to myself. I was going to get that a little bit. We'll try this again. Okay, that's a lot better for like not hurting myself now. Alright, so cool, you got like little, you know, specialty rooms to sort of like deal with. It would be nice if I could actually see like what's basically something I can like, you know, interact with or not, or like, you know, what's an enemy, what's a trap. It sort of blends in a little bit too much here. And again, it'd be nice if I like, you know, have more control and not doing that automatically, but whatever. Okay, where... Okay, so there's like a, you know, auto move type button. The mess hall. This has to be right next to me for it to work. Can it knock me into like the abyss here? It can. And it's an instant kill. This is good to know. Now does that count as like the thing killing me, or, you know... Is it just like, you know, oh, you just accidentally died. Oh well. Oblivion. This creature is still considered a myth and nothing is known about it. I assume like this is this flavor text you basically get until like later on. So I can see like some of the stuff has, you know, very slow speed, some of it has faster speed. We'll try a new guy. So it's got headbutt, Try shot. Slow down. So it can't use weapons, this guy. But it can use orbs and it can use, like, you know, armor. I have to say, this is definitely a very nice looking, like, roguelike, but just because it's nice doesn't mean it's, like, great. I think the main failing for me right here, by the way, is the fact I can't really tell, like, what's a trap and, like, you know, sort of moving around is, like, not that great either. Like, I almost feel like there should be a little bit of telegraphing, like, where is this going to fire and stuff like that, and whatever. It's Radiant Broom, its range is medium. Like, I almost feel like that you should have, like, information on the traps, by the way. So you can boost the speed, that's worth noting. You can swim, I guess, so... Nope, that still does knockback, apparently. Oh, that's my SP right there. Okay. So you can see projectiles firing now. You're done. So you're ranged as well. Let's slow it down. So I got like an automatic knockback attack here. Wow, let's do that. I just realized that's my active ability, to strike and push stuff away. So I'm like a range caster that basically, like, you know, hits stuff away from it. And I'm actually always do that by the way as well, so. I wonder if I can push stuff over gaps. At least I'm going to test. See, I can't swim. So I now realize what was basically happened with like that other creature, by the way. Because my like natural attack is basically to damage myself, I was like, you know, backlash myself constantly. Oh, I don't heal up apparently. I skip my turn. So gotta watch out for that. I can't heal like the other guy. Put helmet on. Let's just transmutify that. Ow. Knocking into walls and like that's awesomeness. Now he had to move up to me, so I wonder if like he can't really like, you know, attack around walls and stuff. Oh, when they're basically in the wall, they can't do stuff, I guess, so. Down it goes. They can die. I'm taking a lot of damage to this guy because he can't really heal up very easily. Yeah, like this highlighting squares a little bit, like, you know, would be nice. So we can use that apparently. I'm not really using this, so we will do that. Oh, that's a failure. Another failure. Nice heal from that. There's the way up. Divine Muse. Ran into me there. Okay, she's damaging, so down she goes. Let's get some of this. Now I can push him free away. Yeah, I don't see like any like passive heal in this guy, so it's just a basic wait for him. Nice to slow you down. And of course this guy can hit me over there, so that's annoying. Now, what's happening here? Yep, we can basically smash him into, like, you know, into the reach style here. And you can't do anything because, you know, walls in the way. I'm gonna move here so I can slam into the staircase. Okay, that's painful, but at least I got through it. So, doesn't help me, so let's get rid of it. I'm not really sure what good transmutation basically does for me here. Does it let me like get stuff perhaps? Not really sure. So you can use that basically to path to any like door, I guess. It's interesting how like some of these rooms have stuff in them, but others don't. But whatever. There's a turnover here I just noticed. Oh, nice. So basically, like, you know, it fires in this direction when you do that stuff. Interesting. I got the feeling he telegraphs his attack, so he's a slower attacker. Now, I wonder a little bit about the AI here, because, knocking him about right, but whatever. Ow. Oh, I missed. Down she goes. We'll do that. Automatically hits him, goes after you a little bit. Cool, killed. Knockback is powerful, you know. Whoops, I didn't knock him back. And I die, apparently. Didn't realize how low my HP was getting there. I want to see like it basically take me to the stairs when it's all done, so. So this tells me what I basically get. So 10% per section, I basically get medicinal residue. So basically, like, you know, you sometimes get like experience and stuff like that, or you get like other stuff. So it can be worth it. It can not be worth it. Who knows? Get a chance to create a trap wherever a foe lands after you push or pulled it. Sprayer can absorb projectiles by moving into them. Alright, let's try and get to this, I guess. You move out of the way, you bastard. We'll go here. Get rid of him. I kind of want to see what this does, so we'll do that now. I'm not really sure what it did, so And yeah, note that basically, like, there's like a sort of thing here where you can't range around, stuff. And these guys are apparently smart. That's good to know. Somewhat smart. He got, thrown into the water, but didn't kill him to the thing, right? So. Ow. It'd be nice if I actually had, like, some information on this stuff as well. So I guess that gives me SP to Juniper. It's a full map. So you got entry, exit, items. So that's my entry point. There's the exit point. Well, hopefully I can give a good show off, of what this game's basically all about. I'm not sure I'd be, interested in playing it myself past, this video. Just, it feels like it needs to be, more user-friendly to basically play. More information, what items basically do, and maybe, more information, what is basically happening around you. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Hooray. I think she's staying on something. Okay, got some experience. So yeah, those are traps, honestly. Weapon, kindness axe. So axe goes down, attack goes up. I can't use it anyway, so failure. I guess your SPS can come back up, by the way, so you have to be very careful what you use. Did the trap disappear, by the way, after it got used there? That's worth noting. Holy primitive over there, apparently. Make sure it's killer of that. Are you trapped? It knows I'm here now. It's flying, so, Okay, so it can grow wings to fly around is the thing, right? Okay. Oh, it wandered over the thing there. I guess it's flying so it avoids the trap. Oh, there we go. Trap went off that time. Wandered itself into a trap there, I guess. So must be back from that. Public Plaza. And there we go. So there's a few runs basically of like, Lost in Prayer. And because like, he killed me, I get to see what he's all about. So there's a flying primitive. Holy Primate. This agile spirit loves to play pranks, but then always turns around and acts all dignified. Like those juvenile games are beneath it. Because it's like shiftiness is very hard to harm in any way, so... Am I getting information on these guys to kill him, I guess? I guess if you kill him, we'll basically learn more about them, but I've yet to kill one of these things yet. Or this, or like, this. But I've killed this guy, right? So... That's probably how it works. Alright, well. Let's see what we got here, I guess. So, there's my inventory. There's the skill books if you want down here. Sins and Virtues. So, you can have like your message log over here, I guess. And we got this thing for the main menu. So it's currently in early access. I mean, it's got some interesting ideas basically to it. Especially just like, a little bit more user-friendly for like, figuring out what items and like and such do. But it's still a fun game to play, so hope you guys basically enjoyed the video and take care.